0, 1. Let's get started.
Motherfucking back! She's back! She was gone for 2 weeks. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Samantha Sphinx. So thank you for joining me today. Please make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Down below, there's a like, there's a subscribe, there's an alarm bell. Get a little ding-a-ling anytime I upload something new. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to all of those people who are subscribed to my channel right now, who are watching this video right now. Thank you so much. I'm grateful. I just can't even begin to tell you guys how grateful I am to all of you who continue to come back and watch my videos. Today's video is going to be about embodiment. And the reason that I want to talk about embodiment is because I literally have not done a YouTube in 2 weeks, and there's a very good reason for that. I don't know if it was the retrograde with all the planets. I don't know if it was the full moon. I genuinely don't know, but I do know that the last 2 weeks I needed to rest. I had to listen to my body, and I found myself forcing videos. Like, I found myself forcing to make videos, and I didn't feel like the videos were embodying my truth, my authentic self. I felt like, and I'll be honest with you, okay, I like to smoke cannabis, and I found myself like smoking, like, okay, like I want to smoke, like, let me loosen up a little bit, but that's not what I wanted. And so I did record one video in the last 2 weeks, but I'm not even going to post that. I'm not even going to edit it because I was not in the right state of mind to be able to talk to my audience about what I want to talk about. I don't know if you guys heard my doggie. She's asleep underneath me right now, and she's actually dreaming. She's like, can you hear her? She's so cute. I love her when she sleeps. I love my dogs and my kids when they sleep. They're just like perfect little angels. Anyway, I want to talk about embodiment because it's important for me as a woman of spirituality, a wellness coach, a modern medicine woman, an author, a facilitator. I want to be authentic. I want to be truthful. I want to be honest. And the last 2 weeks were shit for me. And the reason I say shit is because I just couldn't pull myself together. My mind was so chaotic. There was a lot of things going on in my personal life that I was trying to figure out. And I realized that I needed to rest. And there were times when my brain, and it was my egoic thought that was telling me, you're lazy. Why aren't you doing something? Like, get up and do something. Like, you need make money, bitch. Like, you better get to work, bitch. Like, get it done. Like, this is what you want. You gotta push through, motherfucker. Like, that's what my brain was telling me. But I was like, but my body doesn't want to. Like, my body legit was exhausted. And I don't even know why. I don't know if it was like my mental capacity just couldn't handle all of the downloads and the things that I was receiving, but I just took a motherfucking break. And I said, you know what? I can't. I can't do this right now. I need to listen to my body. I need to listen to my intuition. And my intuition kept telling me, like, you need to rest. So I took a break from YouTube. I took a break from social media. I mean, I kind of uploaded stuff every day to remain in the algorithm, but I was trying not to focus on that. I was trying to more focus on myself and the things that I wanted to do within myself in order to evolve and grow myself. And so the reason I want to talk about embodiment, again, you're going to hear me say embody, is because I want to embody that woman. I want to be able to teach others how to be so confident in themselves, how to trust their intuition, how to truly be comfortable in their own skin and know that the thoughts that they're having aren't who they are. That is not who you are. Well, it kind of is, okay? It kind of is who you are, but you have to tell yourself that you're better than that and you know more than that. And so you need to listen to your heart. Okay. And that's what I did. I listened to my heart. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. This last week was hell. I'm not even kidding. It was a hell of a week. Okay. And I found myself spiraling. And today I woke up and I was like, oh shit. Oh shit. Like, what the fuck just happened? Like, what? And I think it all came down to the fact of the matter that I was doing an activation with a woman named Satara Speaks. She's a psychic medium. She's absolutely amazing. I found her on Instagram, and the moment that I found this woman and I heard her speak light language, I was like, holy motherfucking God, what? What is happening right now? Because the moment that I came across her page and the moment that I heard her speak, I felt this energetic, like, vibration just go through me. Like, I can't even explain it, but I felt something with this woman. Okay. And so she's a coach, and I signed up for one of her quantum immersive classes, and holy shit. Holy shit. I went to grandmother ayahuasca in April, okay? And when you participate in plant medicine, there's something that's called an unraveling, okay? Because after you participate in plant medicine, after you purge, your life completely unravels, okay? I lost so many friends. I literally lost all my friends. I have 2 friends left, okay, that contact me. I have 2 left. And I lost my family. My family didn't want to talk to me. Everyone thought I was fucking crazy. Everyone's like, she's doing witchery. Like, what the fuck? And it was a very lonely place to be for me personally, because I was always like this social butterfly. I was homecoming queen. I was a cheerleader. You know, I was the charge nurse at the hospital. Like, I was a mentor at the hospital. Like, I just always had a social life. And my social life eliminated completely. And I had to grieve the loss of that life. And so I had to deal with that over the last few months. And I started like getting my shit together. And then, like, this past month, something started happening with me. And then I signed up for Satara Speaks Quantum Immersive. And as soon as I started that, it was like my life just unraveled again in different ways. I'm not going to share that with you because for me it's sacred and I'm still living in that space. And so I want to keep that space sacred for myself and for my own personal reflection. When I'm ready to discuss this hell of a week, I will let y'all motherfuckers know. But right now, I'm not going to talk to you about that. All I'm going to say is that participating in grandmother ayahuasca, participating in a transmission, an activation, it's called the quantum immersive, it literally removes shit from your life that you think you need that you actually don't need. We don't need those things. And that's the beauty of it. When you're in the moment and you're living it and it feels like shit and it feels isolating and it feels crappy. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I took like 3 baths this week. That's how much rest I needed, and that's how much salt I needed inside of me, because I couldn't clear my mind. My mind was full of shit. But today is a new day. Today was the last day of our class, and I feel so much better. I feel clear. I feel open. I feel grateful. I'm thankful. I am now embodying the coach, the woman, the soul that I ultimately came to be on this motherfucking planet. And even in my journal, like when I was writing, because I started questioning YouTube. I started questioning my social media. I started questioning my presence. Like, why am I doing this? Why why me? Who me? Like, what? Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe no one's going to listen to me. No one's going to want to hear what I have to say. I'm just your average 38-year-old woman. But then Today I remembered that God gave me this voice and the power within me to be able to speak my motherfucking truth so that other women like myself who feel trapped in the life that they're living can get the fuck out of the life that they're living. Not only women, but men. Everybody, every fucking soul. If you are in a life where you just feel like it is redundant and it is the same thing day after day after day, and you just feel like shit, you're suffering from chronic illness, depression, anxiety, that is not the way you should be living your life. Period. Point blank. And if you come across this and you're watching me and you're listening to me and this resonates with you, it's for a reason. God, source, is trying to fucking talk to you. So let the motherfucker talk to you. Okay? And listen, don't doubt yourself. Like if you think like, I can create this, or I want to make music, or I want to make art, or there's just something in that brain of yours, just fucking do it. And find the, I want to say exhilaration. Like find that happy medium between your current life and the life that you want. And eventually you're going to find that when you start to create and co-create with our creator, this old life is going to start to fall away, because those things that are keeping you from what you ultimately want are no longer needed. You don't need that shit. So get it out of your fucking life. Get the bad friends out of your life. Get the bad family out of your life. Get the shitty food out of your life. Get the shitty addictions out of your fucking life. And that was another thing. I was smoking a lot of cannabis the last couple of weeks, okay? And when I started this quantum immersive, Satara was like, yo, y'all need to be motherfucking sober for this shit. Like, stop the shit. Like, if you really want this to work, like, you need to be sober. So I was sober this week for my class. And holy guacamole, it really does make a difference, you guys. And I love me some cannabis. Okay, it helps me with my creativity. It helps me be goofy sometimes. But I really wanted to honor myself, and I wanted to honor this class, and I wanted it to honor this evolving change within myself. So I stopped the cannabis and I focused on what the fuck was going on in here, because there was so much shit in my mind that I couldn't get out of my head. Even my meditations were off the last couple of weeks. You know, usually when I go into meditation, yo girl can astral project. I can go into other realms. I can see visions. Like, I wish I could explain to you guys what it is that this mind sees when she goes down under. Okay? I wasn't seeing any of that the last couple of weeks. I was lost. I wasn't lost. I was finding my way, okay? But my body just didn't feel right. And I think that my body was preparing for this quantum immersive class that I did. I genuinely believe that my body was like, okay, let's get all this shit together. Let's put it all in a bag, throw it over our shoulder, and throw it in the fucking dumpster and be done with it. That is exactly what I did. I did the shit. I dug through the shit. I went through the shit. I bathed through the shit. I talked through the shit. And the shit's gone. For now. And that is one of the biggest things about being on a spiritual journey, being able to access those parts of yourself that we don't usually access because we're so busy just living our day-to-day lives, you know, waking up, taking care of your animals, your children, going to your 9 to 5 job, you know, swiping constantly. Like, trust me, I'm a swiper. Love to be on fucking TikTok. I love fucking TikTok. And sometimes I have to remind myself, like, Sam, stop it. Stop it right now. And I'm just so proud of myself for realizing that I was trying to control so much of the situation in my life. And once I let go and I had those hard conversations, with myself and with others, it really blossomed into something beautiful for me. And now I'm sitting here, sober as fuck, okay? And I'm just so grateful that I get to be here and talk to YouTube, to whoever's on the other side of this screen. Because the darkness is normal. And I realized that today. Also, I started a book called the Existential Kink? Yeah, it's called the Existential Kink. And even reading that book, it was like mind fucking blown. Mind blown. Mind blown. Like, holy shit, mind blown. And I have finally found that in order to embody the woman that I want to be, the soul that I want to become, to be able to have an open heart and give and receive love, I have to accept every little being of my soul. And that means the shit. So yes, I worked through my shit the last couple of weeks, and I dealt with a lot of darkness the last 2 weeks. And yesterday it fucking imploded on my life. But this morning, during my meditation, and some people may not understand this, and some people may think whatever you want to think, but this morning during my meditation, I got my motherfucking wings. And if you go to my Instagram, I even posted an Instagram post with angel wings, because I got my fucking wings this morning. And I got my wings because I'm doing the fucking work. And I don't think that people comprehend how hard it really is to like dig deep inside your soul and like feel those things and then honor them and be so true to yourself and to those that are around you. Because once you honor your truth and you grow yourself from within, the things that the universe brings back to you is so fucking beautiful. And I'm going to share something with you guys. Because it was a really beautiful moment for me, because I genuinely was questioning everything that I'm doing the last couple of weeks. Like, maybe I shouldn't do this. Like, maybe I should just be a mom. And I love being a mom. Don't get me wrong, I fucking love my kids, okay? But being a mom is hard. And I found myself like wanting to grow myself and wanting to grow this social media career. But then I was like, what's the point? Like, why am I even trying? And today, I received a text message. A text message that I never thought I would receive. And I'm just so honored and grateful that that person shared what they shared with me, because it's proof in the motherfucking pudding that what I'm doing is working. That me being vulnerable to the world and to other people is allowing others to find that vulnerability within themselves. And that just gave me a boost of fucking energy. Not only that, but the fact that today was the last day of my quantum immersive class and we had this amazing transmission, it just gave me this like exhilarating ecstasy feeling to continue to do the work that I'm doing. And I'm so grateful to God for giving me this opportunity to sit here and express my emotions, my truth, my authentic self. Because the person who I thought I was, that is not who the fuck I am. It's not. And the woman that I am right now, I'm so fucking proud of her. And you should know that when you choose this journey, when you choose this path, you're gonna have shit days. You're gonna have to go through the shit. But I promise you, once you face your fears and you face, how do you say it? Face the music, face the whatever. Look, once you face your fears, it was 23:13 on the clock when I said that. Once you face your fears, once you have those hard conversations that should be had. Okay, let me get something straight. There are certain people in my life who I will have hard conversations with. There are some people in my life that I completely cut them out. And there's reasons for that. There's reasons for everything that I do. And I genuinely just trust my gut. I trust my intuition. Take a deep breath, pray about it, talk to God about it, and I just go with the flow. There are some people who deserve that conversation. Then there are some people where I'm not ready. I'm not ready to talk to you. I'm not ready to face you. If you want to come and talk to me and you want to have a conversation, then come to me. But I know that there's certain stages of this process of my journey that I'm on where I will have to have those hard conversations with certain people. And sometimes I'm the one that's the villain and I have to hold accountability for that. And that's exactly what I did this week. I was the fucking villain. Okay? And I accepted that. And I was like, holy shit. I'm the villain in this story right now. And I owned that shit. I owned it. And I know that in time, other people will own their shit. And if they don't own their shit, then I don't want nothing to fucking do with them. And you shouldn't either. Because if someone's not going to step up to the plate and put in the work for themselves, then why do you want to put the work in for them? It's unnecessary. And all it's going to do is drain you of your own fucking energy. So let that shit go. Let them be who they want to be. Let them gossip about you. Let them gossip about you. Let them do whatever it is that's going to make them feel better about themselves. But know that that has nothing to do with you. That has to do with them. Point blank. You know who you are. You know you're a good person. You know that you're living in loving awareness, and that's all that fucking matters. And it's important for us as souls to be able to differentiate who is deserving of our time and who isn't. And it's taken me a hot minute to fucking learn that, but I'm learning. And as I continue on this journey, my psychic abilities, reading people, being able to predict what's happening or what will happen is pretty fucking interesting. And I don't know if you guys have ever watched Once Upon a Time. It was a show on ABC, but it's always your choice. We have multiple realities, and it comes down to that one choice in that one moment. It can literally alter your life. But know that in that moment, that when your life is being altered, you can always go back. But it always comes down to embodying that light energy, that loving energy, and knowing that the darkness will come. But if you can see past the darkness and overcome that, you're going to be okay. It's when you give into like that darkness when things start to go south. But we also have to value that darkness within ourselves. We have to love our darkness because sometimes we need that in us to grow and to heal. And it's not always the darkness that you think you created. Sometimes it's from like past lives or, our ancestors, our lineage. And I truly believe that I was holding on to a lot of lineage shit. And I'm breaking the fucking cycle. I'm breaking the cycle. Me. And I found myself telling myself, like, if I don't do this work, Who else is going to break the cycle? It's important for me as a mom, as a woman, as a sister, as a daughter, as a granddaughter to break the fucking cycle. Enough is enough. Like, why are we living like this? It's unnecessary. Nobody needs to be living with this much guilt and shame because of the society that we live in. Fuck that shit. For real. I think I was talking to you guys about the book, The Existential Kink, but if you guys are really interested in reading, I don't read, I listen, but that book is fucking amazing. This book, The Existential Kink, it's a good motherfucking book, okay? And it talks about spirituality. I'm only on chapter 3 right now because I just started the book yesterday, but it's an amazing fucking book. And she basically says, like, God created this world, right? We all live in this world, but God is one kinky ass motherfucker. Think about it. Think about the wars, the rape, all the shit in this world. But then again, we have these beautiful fucking miracles. We have babies. We have union, like sacred union, like marriages. We have all of these beautiful things to be so thankful for. But then it's like cancer, like death, like God gets off on this shit too, y'all. And if you think that he doesn't, like, come on. Come on, let's be real. Like, he created this fucking planet for a reason. Like, what is he doing up there just like fucking ping ponging us back and forth? I don't know why the fuck I said that, but I did. It's a really good book, The Existential Kink. I empower you. I encourage you to read this book. I think it's an amazing book. I might start a book club just to have other people to talk to about it because I can't really talk to my kids about that. They won't understand it. And they're pretty much my only friends right now. So, The Existential Kink, I highly recommend that. I also recommend that if you are wanting to go on to a spiritual journey, find a coach, find a mentor. I'm launching my business in August. I'm going to start coaching. I'm going to start helping people live their best motherfucking lives. Okay. And so if you're interested, send me a DM, hit up my pop store, go to my Instagram, DM me. I personally answer all my messages right now. But or even start with We Are Gaia. You know, go look up Dr. Joe Dispenza. You know, he does it from a completely different perspective. It's all science based when it comes to him. Okay. I am more spiritual, and I think the reason that I'm more spiritual is just because of the shit that I've dealt with in my life. And everybody's journey, everybody's path is different, and everyone's gonna lean on to other people differently, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But I highly encourage you and empower you to do your research. If you have any questions, please let me know. Again, I just want you guys to know that authenticity is embodying your truth. If you're going to sit there and say, oh, I'm this, I'm that, then be that fucking person. Don't be fake about it. Don't lie about it. And that is exactly why I didn't do anything the last 2 weeks, because I knew that if I recorded something on YouTube, I was not going to be authentic. I was going to be lying because I was in no place mindfully to speak to others because emotionally I was a fucking mess. Okay. But I gave myself that grace and I gave myself that time to rest and reflect on my life so far since doing grandmother ayahuasca and the unraveling of this life that I created. Okay. And so it's been a beautiful, bitter experience to say the less. But in the end, the impact that you have on others is remarkable. And I'm so blessed and I'm so fortunate to have the confidence that I have now, to have the voice that I have, to have the wisdom that I have, to have the coaches and mentors behind me who are helping me build myself. I'm grateful and I am honored to each and every one of them, especially God, especially myself, for putting in the work because it's not an easy thing to do. It's not easy to get away from your phone, to not talk to friends, to just go within and figure out who the fuck you truly are. It's not an easy thing to do. And so if you choose that path, I honor you. Truly. You are a courageous person for wanting to take that path, for wanting to come out of the fucking matrix. It is literally a program. And once you break the system and once you get out of the program, you realize, like, oh shit, oh shit, what? So I am embodying who it is, what it is, who I am, what I want to be. Okay? A modern medicine woman that's going to help others heal themselves, grow themselves, find their fucking path in this world, because this world, oh fuck, this world is so hard to live in. It is a hard world to live in. And sometimes we need community. We need like-minded souls. We need people who can comprehend the visions that we see, the feelings that we feel. So find your community. Find those people that make you light up inside. And ultimately, if you don't have a community, turn to God. God will always be there. God will never leave you. God is always within you. You have to believe that, and you have to trust that, and know that God is one kinky ass motherfucker. He really is. But anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel today. I am truly honored and grateful to have you here with me. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel down below. Make sure you visit wearegaia.com. Hit up Mr. Dr. Joe Dispenza. I cannot say his name enough. I know he's having a retreat. He's been advertising it like crazy lately. So please go visit wearegaia.com. There's a link down below in the description. And again, I am going to be launching my business in August once my kids go back to school, and I am open and available to my community. Right now it's the summer. I'm overcooked right now, okay? But for real, if you guys are interested in one-on-one coaching, or if you guys need advice or you need some fucking digital products to get you through your day, go visit my pop store. I'm going to be uploading some stuff soon. But truly, I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning into my channel today. I am closing. Namaste.